We've had a few close shaves in our history. The ARDC, we've been nearly broke 3 times. The closest shave financially that we've had, and it does stick in my memory, we'd been given the lease of Eastern Creek at the end of '96. We were running Eastern Creek Raceway, Amaroo Park Raceway, Bathurst. We were running Bathurst, so we were running 3 circuits, and drag racing at Eastern Creek as well. What happened was that drag racing was costing us so much money that it was literally sucking the life out of the company. So we were obliged to run drag racing under the lease that we inherited, and drag racing was costing us, for instance, $20,000 to put down the VHT, the high grip compound onto the strip every race meeting, $30,000 to get it off, because we had to scrape it off because that part of the circuit was being used as a road racing circuit as well. Prize money for drag racing was something like $175,000 in those days for a race meeting, for an open meeting, only getting 5,000 people to pay and come and watch it. So it was an absolute disaster. It was costing us, well, literally cost us millions of dollars in 18 months. So at one stage, the general manager, he said, we can't go on like this. And he went into the government and he literally threw the keys on the desk and said, we can't do this. If you want to run it, you run it yourselves, we can't do it. So thankfully the government realised the predicament we're in, and they let us back out of championship drag racing, which was great from our point of view because that was the big millstone around our neck. We actually then sold Amaroo Park and got some money for that to pay off our debts. We lost Bathurst events, so we literally didn't have to run those anymore. And we concentrated on Eastern Creek Raceway and running that properly, and we literally rebuilt that from almost nothing up to where it is today. And we did very well, but it was very, very, very close. If we'd have been forced to run drag racing for another 3 or 4 months, we would have been bankrupt.